pounds. Roberto Benitez and Torrance Daniels.
From Fort Carson, Colorado.
And in the red corner will be Benitez, 23-year-old, 5'7" from Brooklyn, New York. Now lives in Marquette, Michigan, going to school there, Northern Michigan University. In the blue corner is Daniels out of Fort Carson, Colorado, 29-year-old, 5'7", so height is just about even for these guys. Scotty experience at a premium certainly in this bout with the 29-year-old and the 23-year-old. No teenagers present.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, Benitez has got so much talent, experience. He's had a lot of tournaments. You know, that age difference is not going to make a difference in this fight. Benitez is, to me, one of the better fighters in the tournament. He has a lot of talent, great speed, good work ethic.
Looking at another rematch, too, here, Scotty. These two fought at the U.S. Championships this year in the semis with the 1918 decision going to Benitez. So hopefully we'll see another close one.
It'll be very close. You watch Benitez, that southpaw style, as you come in, he leads with that lead right hook. You come in, you got to get that left hand up and stay behind that jab. If you don't stay behind that jab, you're in trouble. Torrance Davis got to keep that jab going and work around that lead right hand. Get in the outside with that lead right foot. Instead, Roberto Benitez right now has got the feet in the position where he wants them.
So you'd rather see Daniels keep moving left, keep moving left.
Got to move left. He's got to keep going to the left. Otherwise, Benitez is going to be able to be having right down the chute. Benitez is a very sharp fighter, very experienced. Torrance Daniels has got to maybe landed a nice right hand, but he got caught with one too.
Nice right from Benitez.
This fight's these guys are very frugal with their punches.
Yeah, and so the judges being pretty frugal with the score. You see a lot of these shots connect, and a nice one from Benitez there, but all those shots to the body that hit in the arm, it's just not going to register.
No, it's not. Benitez has got to get more active in the next round to get more aggressive.
And so it's a low-scoring first round here in 119 bantamweight. It's 3-2 for Daniels, and with us now is Ron Seiler, winner in 112-pound class, and Ronnie Scoot up here. Congratulations, you got another win against Mark Davis. You've got this guy's number, but let's talk about that first round. It was pretty tough.
First round, it was tough. He came, I guess he was watching the youngster from Cincinnati, Ohio, for my team. Came out strong against the veteran, 106, ranked #1, and he tried it on me, but I felt like my defense was tighter, and I kind of expected that after I seen Rashid fight, so I was kind of prepared for it. But we had a nice first round. It was tough, but then I think that my experience really kicked in the second and third round.
You think experience is the key for everybody in this game? I think it is, but what do you think about it?
I mean, experience can be a good help, a big help, but you also got to be, and you got to have the best preparation and talent, but experience, I think experience could help out a lot.
Well, thank you for coming down. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ronnie, congratulations. You got a big crowd there in Cleveland?
Yes, sir.
All righty.
Half my family going to be there.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Benitez and Daniels, round number 2. It's 3-2 for Daniels on the computer scorecard.
Both fighters very cautious, very thrifty with their punches, and it's going to make this, like a lot of scores we've seen earlier. We've had 30 points scored, and 24. Not these guys. It's 3-2 in the second round. It's a chess game here.
Are we going to see Benitez switch from southpaw? We've seen that a couple of times so far at the tournament, guys. Smoothly switching back and forth.
Some of them do it so smoothly you don't even know they've done it, and that's really a key. They not being able to show that you're doing it. Because a lot of guys can adjust if they know you're switching over, but some guys do it midstream. So Benitez does not switch around too much. He's a southpaw, and he likes fighting southpaw. And it's very difficult for a lot of people, especially with his quickness. Very quick fighter. The key to these two guys is that when they're fighting each other, when their feet seem to get tangled up, one could step on the other one because they're both vying, trying to get outside. The other one's lead foot. This is really a chess game here. About who can cat and mouse, who can out cat the mouse. They're just doing it, man.
Nice exchange. Benitez getting the better of that, and he continues it.
Yeah, he threw enough punches there that when the other guy tried to get out of it, he got nailed. Daniels is good. When a guy starts throwing those punches, gotta let him go.
Yep.
You can't just stand there and try and block him and then duck. And he drops his hands, he got hit again.
Yeah, solid round for Benitez here, round number 2. I've got 8-4 here on the judges' computer scorecard. Let's listen in to Benitez's corner.
Okay. All right, it's close. You understand what I'm
Mitchell
saying?
is coach,
When you
been
put
his
him up
coach
like
for quite a
that,
while.
go right straight,
Did a
bang, bang,
great
bang,
job.
bang, right there at his gloves,
As a
right there.
gym,
The last shot, make it hard. Then don't pull out, drop down.
You've known him for years, right? Take another look here, round number 2.
Watch these punches, bam, left hand landing. You always got to finish up the combination. You got to be the last guy punching. You can't stop and pull back. You're the one
So that was 6-1 in round number 2 for Benitez over Daniels. And so the total there you're looking at an 8-4 after 2 rounds. Heads up by the referee, a little water bottle still on the canvas. Scotty, I got to imagine that Daniels is going to come out. He's got to get his hands more active.
Well, he surely does, and he can't play this cat and mouse game right now with a 4-point edge. And this kind of a fight, 4 points is like a week. It's just unbelievable how the spread. Benitez just really scored a lot of points now in the last round to catch up. Both fighters very quick on their feet, both very agile. Benitez cannot get cautious. Benitez has got to let his hands go, and that's what he's doing in there. He knows he's a veteran enough that he's got to keep punching, keep scoring. Can't go into his shell.
Daniels trying to zero in too much for that killer shot.
Yeah, right now he's loading up punches and can't load up in these situations. You got to start scoring, getting that jab going, little punches, fire, and then when the punches start landing, then you can put a little more power on it.
You were joking earlier today about guys throwing punches that couldn't break an egg, but here in the amateurs, that's going to score a point. You just got to get the connection, right?
Yes, it is. You got to score, and you got to score in the white part of that glove. And 3 judges got to see it at the same time. Benitez pulling a little bit of a gap right now.
Benitez, Scotty, to me, seems like he's catching Daniels every time he comes in. He's either getting them with 1 or 2.
Daniels seems to be throwing too big of punches, too much power in him at this point. He needs to start landing shots in the body to find the range and then go upstairs. When you're not hitting that head, you got to do some things with those punches so you get the range. You can find the guy. He's not finding him at all. Nice little lead right uppercut there by Davis. Very nice.
So round 3, another good one for Roberto Benitez in the red corner. Daniels with 1 round left has got his work cut out for him, and let's hear what they're going to tell him.
A little bit more pressure, D. We can win this. A little bit more pressure, okay? We still down 4. Okay? You gotta step to him. Okay? Step to him, D, and punch with both hands. Okay? But get there behind the jab. All right?
Okay, he got to come to you, so box. Okay? All right?
12-8. Official score here after 3 rounds. Mitchell's got the point, right? Daniels got to come to him.
He's got to come to him, and that to me is a great fight for Benitez. He's a counter puncher, loves to use his quickness, loves to have you come to him so he can score. When you're coming in, you're easier to hurt.
And Scott, another thing I love so far tonight, we've seen guys with a big lead, and then that next round, they're not tentative or conservative at all.
No, they can't be. You got to go out. Everything's got to be out of the gas tank when the fight's over. You don't want to leave nothing in the tank. Just let them go. Benitez cannot sit on his horse. He's got to get where there he is. Throwing that left, straight left hand down the chute.
Disappointing where Daniels might take an ill-advised gamble and Benitez can just catch him and end it with one shot.
It's not a good thought that he might get stopped with one punch. It's not going to happen because Benitez, one, is not a big enough puncher, and these guys are both in great shape, and that's really the key. Daniels is really in good condition, so it's going to take a lot more than what Benitez has to knock him out. But Daniels might get careless in there and try and throw some wild punch because he's running out of time. Like right now, he doesn't want to be tied up. He wants to be fighting.
Yeah, you got under a minute left, and you got the headgear and you got the 10-ounce gloves too, so you're probably not going to see a knockout tonight.
Right. Benitez is stretching the lead out a little bit right now because Daniels has got to get careless and try and get to him.
Run out of time.
Benitez fighting an excellent fight tonight, especially that second round where he pulled ahead.
Wild uppercut from Daniels missed. Down to 20 seconds. He's just swinging for the fences now. Benitez just staying with him.
Not a bad thing to do. You know you got the lead, you're out in front. Just to keep your eye on the target and your eye on the prize. Benitez uses those little feints. I love that. Never let a guy get a good shot at you. You're using feints.
There's the bell. And so Torrance Daniels had himself a fairly good fourth round here, but it is Roberto Benitez solid throughout. And he is going to win this one on points. And so he has beaten Torrance Daniels one more time. But as we've already said, double elimination tournament. Daniels' chances are running out, but they're not over with.
Not over with.
We have a decision on points. The winner in the red corner, Roberto Benitez.
1912, Roberto Benitez from New York City, moving on to the box office in Cleveland.